Las Vegas, the city where dreams are made, fortunes are won, and legends are born. The big game is back, and after mixed fortunes for our Season 1 loose cannons...
All in.
Wanna run it twice?
No!
Yes!
We've got another nail-biter of a lineup to test our amateur. Headlined by a soccer star looking to turn performance on the pitch to profit on the felt.
It will be my first cash game experience. I love to play tournaments. Normally, I would say, an aggressive player. I don't like to be quiet.
Just as well, Piqué's up against some of the biggest trash talkers in the game.
Piqué played for Man U, so he's automatically my enemy because I used to go to the games in London and we would boo the Man U.
They think that they would take my money, you know? But I'm not afraid to do what I have to do. I'm gonna play some big pots. That's my life. That's what I do.
I feel very confident about making money. I mean, at least double my stack. You know, I'm supposed to be an expert, and I'm going to use it to the best of my advantage.
It's great to play with a mix of professionals and amateurs like Griffin. You know, I fancy my chances to do well, but anything can happen in a big game on tour.
But talk is cheap. Who will put their money where their mouth is?
You ain't seen nothing yet! You ain't seen nothing yet!
The PokerStars Big Game on Tour returns for another season, promising even more star power, trash talking, and drama.
More loose cannon dreamers, too.
So we are, Joe, back in Vegas.
And we kind of knocked it out of the park with the first big game on tour. So I am feeling a little bit of pressure.
I'm excited about the lineups we have this year, and I'm interested to see who we see in the auditions.
Hello, my baby.
Sold.
I wanted to see that passion in them. I wanted to see them wanting it as bad as I wanted it back then. And that's exactly what I'm looking for.
I'm going to tell me that.
I'm here.
Let's go.
Woo! Don't try and be something that you're not, and don't hold anything back.
I heard one of you likes dogs.
Hi, Jordan. Come on in.
I'm Jordan Handrich. I'm from St. Cloud, Minnesota, and I would love to be the loose cannon. So I was a lawyer, and then I had a little snowmobile incident. Went to a chiropractor for that. He twisted my neck so hard that it gave me a stroke. So my legal career was over. So I moved to Vegas, thought I'd heal. In the last year, I started playing women's tournaments, and I've been crushing. I gotta say, I've been cashing in about 70% of them. So now I think I can really play poker again. And so I'm on the way up and getting better and better.
When you discover how she's got to where she is now in life as a poker player, you're like, this is an incredible person.
One of the memorable moments of this audition process was Jordan tricking all the judges during 2 Truth and a Lie.
Okay, number 1. I wrote lesbian erotica in college, despite never having kissed a girl. 2, a polygamist offered to marry me in high school and make me his head wife. 3, I cut classes in high school to secretly become a pilot.
You became a pilot.
I did.
What sorts of vehicles did you fly?
Planes?
Jets?
Okay. I think I know which one I'm going for.
Yeah.
I know which one my bluff is.
Okay, which one is it?
Based on the hesitation there, I'm going to go with the pilot's license being the bluff.
I have doubts about number 3, so I think 3 is the bluff.
The pilot.
I flew Piper 2s and Cessna 152s, 172s.
Wait a second, wait.
I had to pretend I didn't know anything if you were gonna guess that one.
So what was the bluff?
I didn't ever write lesbian erotica.
Really smart.
She's got charisma, she's got charm, and it just so happened that she had the right amount of poker skill, too.
The next loose cannon on the big game is Jordan. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Just to have this opportunity means so much. Just being able to say that, yeah, I had these horrible things happen, but if you work through it and you keep on trying and you keep on fighting, that your life can get better.
Is this a loose cannon?
Heck, to me, this is a new identity. Now I get to say I'm a loose cannon. I mean, who doesn't want that?
So everyone will start the game with $50,000. The loose cannon is staked and will have 150 hands to turn a profit. The rest are playing on their own dime and have the option to cash out or reload up to $250,000 at any time.
Okay.
How you feeling, Jordan?
Hi.
All good?
Here we go. Do you got butterflies?
Don't stress, don't stress.
Yes. Yes.
And you met everybody. You met André.
Yeah.
André is like the most famous Brazilian poker player in the world.
They call him the Jennifer Tilly of Latin America.
Well, a new feature of the big game this season is the bomb pot card. One per player, and they can use it anytime they're on the button. More when we get to it.
Big game's gotten bigger.
What's Brazilian for bomb pot?
Pote bomba.
Pote bomba.
I like
always
that.
so good. Internet-chi.
Pachi Bamba, noted.
While blinds are $100, $200 with a $200 big blind ante, we're pot limit pre-flop, no limit post.
Yay.
Thank you.
Here
Good luck.
we go.
Good luck, Jordan.
Yes,
Thank
Jordan.
you. I appreciate it.
I would say either jump right in or don't play the first hand. That would be my advice to you.
Two choices.
She's playing this one.
So what are the blinds?
Ooh,
Option A, jump into line.
look at Jordan go.
She's made it $800.
Wow, Griffin's been...
I'm kidding. Intimidation factor, listen.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me do my tactic.
Fold it around to Andre in the big blind.
That's the way, Jordan. I can.
Pay that woman her money.
$500.
Cash out table one.
Right off the bat. Nice.
I'm a loose cannon. You're supposed to call all those.
Game's gotten a lot tougher since Big Game 1.0.
And we have a furry spectator for this session. Jordan has her service dog Carmen with her.
Woof.
The dog's name is...
Carmen Murder Floofington.
There you go.
Now, what do you call her? Carmen?
middle
Murder or
Murder
Floofington? Murder Floof.
Murder floof, yeah. You haven't heard of murder floof? Wow. I think it might be ironic.
Oh, okay. Carmen Murder Floofington.
Maybe we'll have to play. We'll have to do 2 truths and a lie later on it.
Hey, you gotta get the fish to play the games you're good at.
Action folded around to Andre. It's now on Jordan, on the button. King 10.
Here we go again.
She raises to $600. 6-4 of hearts for Jen in the small blind.
She's getting action this time. Lots of it.
Yeah, that is a 3-bet. Jen's re-raised to 1,700. Action back on Jordan. And she calls.
Here we go.
Girl on girl action.
Just gonna let that sit there.
Well, on the rail is Jordan's husband, Chris Wallace, a poker player himself and writer of the book Short Stack Ninja.
Oh, he just disappeared into a cloud of smoke.
10 high flop.
Who looks first?
I already looked at you, so I didn't know that there was a protocol for that.
I didn't even look at my cards, so it doesn't make any difference.
Oh, you didn't look at your cards? We've got ourselves Tony G here.
Cross the line, Phil.
Jen bets. And Jordan raises with top pair.
I misread my hand. I thought I had aces.
It's
but
ace-4 and not aces.
No, I only have 6 high, so. I wasn't going after you. I honestly thought I was going to hit big time.
You can choose one.
Right.
Sometimes you're the murderer, and sometimes you're the floof.
I'm the floof, apparently. Okay.
The floof, schlemiel, and schlemazel.
Well, a great start for Jordan. Our loose cannon is already up more than $3,500.
You did what you do, Jen. You got the action. Everyone's juices are flowing.
not
Some of
always
us
in
were
her-
folding
it's not
6 high.
always- yeah.
Right,
I'm
right,
gonna
right,
go.
right.
She can
And
add
we
ace
didn't
queen
realize
and
it was
fold
a
on the
premium.
flop.
Well, like,
No?
I was like,
You're doing
they
great.
say, okay, this is what I heard. This is GTO. In the small blind, you should not call. You should either raise or fold.
Gerard to act first. He folds. Round to Jordan.
I thought for sure she'll be intimidated by the television actress who's also bride of Chucky and fold her pocket tens, but that did not happen. Okay, I'm raising again, but I have better than 6 high. I'm going to make it $600.
Nice move, Bride of Chucky.
Gotta get my money back. Gotta sit still my lap. Don't re-raise me.
In that hand, I would fold 7 high. So
You would
did,
fold 7 high?
You did good, yeah.
There you go. But she had a legitimate hand, or she had balls of steel. Stop it! Just because I raised in the small blind does not mean you can raise in the small blind. Look at them, they're targeting me. Jordan, I asked her that. I should have.
Look, just don't feel bad. I mean, my balls
Can
are
we
just
get
so
more
big
chips
I wear
ready
them
for
on my
Jen?
chest.
Okay, all right. I'm going to call that obvious bluff.
That's the sound of steel balls clanging together.
Clang.
2 pairs of steel balls.
Clang, clang, clang with the trolley.
More like a tink.
Jen in position with the dominating hand. And Jen still ahead post-flop. Griffin continues with $2,200.
I was thinking whoever bets first takes it, and I was right. Okay. Here's a really good clue. This is a poker tip from me, loose cannon.
Okay.
When you're in a hand, don't think out loud. Because if I just thought that, then maybe I could have re-raised him and it wouldn't have been a tell. But because I said whoever bets first takes it and I was right, then Griffin started to feel really confident. It wouldn't make sense if I re-raised him.
Turns out the only thing Griffin loves more than celebrities is money.
I'm so mad now. I can't see straight. I'm so mad. I need a comfort animal. I need a floofington of my own. Look, my blood pressure is high.
Well, you are married to a serial killer doll.
Jordan not going to play this one.
The vein on my forehead is pulsing. Okay, let's see what this footballer is made out of. Okay, I'm going to, all right. I gotta win a hand eventually because I'm Jennifer Tilly, goddammit. Okay.
That's in our charter.
Y'all, feel free to fold. You don't have to re-raise me because I have a flashy outfit on.
Jen's open with 9-5.
Okay, look, he's like, what, reaching for chips. He's like, gotta defend my big blind.
Gerard has defended with King-Queen. And it's all diamonds on the flop.
Hello, Dolly. Pardon.
Gerard checks. He is drawing dead. Jen bets her flush, $700.
Ooh, got a little float incoming. I hope it's not to try to make a play later.
You go to the turn. It's another diamond. Gerard checks a second time. Jen checks it back. Ace of hearts on the river. Is Gerard gonna make a move? No, he checks it.
I have a flush. I have a sad little flush. I did have a really fun flopped flush. Now I have a 9-high flush. Oh,
nice hand.
Thank you. Thank you. Jennifer, calm down. Slow down. There's 147 hands to go.
Back of the net for Jen. She is 1-0 up against the Spanish international.
You know, all these sports guys, they love to play poker because they're competitive.
Let's see what this footballer is made out of.
And they usually have a lot of testosterone. So I'm looking forward to there being a lot of testosterone being thrown around this table.
The PokerStars Big Game on Tour is back for a new season, and so is Jennifer Tilly. A standout winner last time around, this Hall of Famer isn't intimidated by bravado from the boys.
These guys, they're aggressive. They like to push the girls around, that's for sure. but I have a lot of confidence in my own ability. I'm looking forward to having a tussle with them. I played with you before.
Yeah.
When you're not happy with the hand, you tighten the corner of your mouth a little bit because you don't notice things like that. And then I notice stuff that I do.
Tell me about all these tells you discovered.
Oh, I'm not.
Griffin is having the best day of his life. I mean, who wouldn't getting this sort of attention from Jen?
Yeah, I want to get money from him.
Wow.
He took money off of He took money off of my boyfriend a year ago.
Not much. We didn't clash that much. The money wasn't moving in that. You know, sometimes there's people you're matching up with, and we didn't match up too much. Wow. But Jen doesn't forget. She has a little notebook, and
I do.
There's a little red.
I'm like, right.
Sam Grafton owing $3,000 to the Loch Tilly Bank of Beverly Hills.
That's right. The Tilly Philly Foundation. He removes the money from the Tilly Philly Foundation. Craftily, I might add.
Craftily.
When they were
Sam
asking,
Crafton. That's my name.
So Sam has raised the button with King Jack. King 6 for Andre in the big blind. He calls.
Could get dicey for Andre.
Flop.
Just kidding.
10-9-6. Yep, Andre has outflopped Sam. He has paired his 6.
Sam does have a gut shot.
Action goes check, check. Turn card is a 5. Andre now better than a 4-1 favorite.
And he's going to put some money in.
Yeah, leads for $700. Sam calls.
Ooh, a little loose there.
You have a pot of nearly $3,000 and an ace on the river. Andre
doesn't seem to like it.
Checks.
Pretty tough to get value out of a 6 there. He could hope to catch a bluff. Sam's got okay showdown value with King High.
Oh, he is going to bluff. He is going to try to steal it. $2,200. And Andre...
No. Oh, yeah.
I'd say this is a bluff, but he does have the best hand.
He makes it $11,300.
Is that allowed? Check raising's allowed? I wasn't listening to the terms and conditions.
In the first 50 hands, it's allowed.
Nice try, Sam.
He's got that hot Brazilian blood running through his veins.
Oh, there he is.
What was the other one?
Oh,
you bluffed.
very nice.
The
Now you've got
Brazilian
the
bulldozer.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's the way to spice up the game, right?
Yeah.
Andre, gosh, jeez.
We like it spicy.
This background matches my wedding dress.
Oh,
great.
You had a black and gold wedding dress?
I had a white one, and then it was sold during COVID, and it wasn't available anywhere in the country, so I had no time, and so I just took the stuff that...
Black and gold is fabulous. So you got married after the pandemic, or during the pandemic?
Yes, I had to delay the wedding a year because of the pandemic, but yeah.
Yeah, we picked the colors for that reason.
Americans, they just ask questions. Like, my best friend, I knew him since 6. I didn't ask a personal question like this in my life. He turns up with a wife. I'm like,
wife and kid.
He's married. I don't know how they met. Like, literally, it never came up.
Brazilians are worse than this, man. We do worse.
But Brazilians are huggers.
Actually, this is why we have football, so we have something to talk about, man. Like, that's literally it. You know, did you see the Arsenal game? Yes or no? Did you see the Chelsea game? Cole Palmer, is he better than Saka? That's the limit of the conversation.
Who you gonna bet with?
Yeah, exactly. Occasionally betting, you know. No need for politics, no need to talk about the wife, just football.
So Jenna's raised with Queen Jack suited. Griffin defends his big blind. And flops best, bottom pair and a flush draw.
Wow, he's going to win a pot and probably also get more attention from Jen. What a day to be Griffin.
Well, Jen bet $600. Griffin almost a 9-1 favorite in this hand.
He's in particularly good shape, but even if not, he'd still have lots of equity.
Yeah, he's raised it to $1,800.
And this would be a great time to give up.
I don't think Jen's given up. She re-raises.
Here you go. Action.
Ignition.
She's made it $5,600 with queen high.
And again, Griffin's gonna have way too much equity to fold against most hands.
He calls. We're going to the turn with nearly 13 grand in the middle, and Jen is drawing very thin. 6 of hearts on the turn. Jen slows down, she checks.
And Griffin is gonna love a free card in this spot.
He checks it back. The river is the 10 of clubs. The board is bricked out for Jen.
She could get a 4 to fold.
Check.
He's checked it to Griffin. He checks it back.
Queen high. Oh,
Yeah.
2 bad hands get a free showdown.
did I win?
No.
I was going to, I thought, well, I think I could take it down with $8,000. $8,000 would have done it, right? On the river?
I mean, it would have been tough.
You guys have got a big rivalry now.
Oh my God.
It's the narrative that's developed. You guys have you got some personal issues?
I am so mad. I don't even know this guy. This jerk that won't marry his girlfriend of 8 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Jennifer, we've met like 3-4 times.
I barely know you, right? Yes.
Did you pick up some British slang when you were living in Manchester? You say
Don't remember anymore.
geezer or fella? No, you don't.
At that time I use it.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I had an English boyfriend. He was from Chelsea. No, he was a Chelsea fan, but he was from Essex. So he's an Essex
You
boy.
went out with an Essex lad.
I didn't know it was a bad thing until after a couple years in.
Wow.
But they have this
What
sort of,
was
it's called...
this? Is this like Notting Hill, the movie? He spilled coffee on you, and then you ended up like hooking up. How did you end up dating a boy from Essex?
He worked in LA. I met him. He was really sort of bitchy towards me, and I was like, oh, that's so sexy. And
The accent too, Shirley.
yeah, and after a few years, it's not that sexy anymore, you know. But he is I think it's called Cockney slang. So instead of stairs, he'd say apples and pears.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of feet, he'd say plates of meat. And I was supposed to try to guess what he was talking about.
For a period in the 90s, Jen dated Gold-Toothed Tony.
Blind versus blind. Sam has raised and Gerard has called with a decent ace. And Sam flops best, pairing his 8. That's a bet of $700.
Raise.
Ooh. Wow. Gerard's made it 2,500.
Would anybody really raise a 3 here?
Sam, not a believer, makes the call. The turn card is a king. Sam still ahead, now an 86% favorite. Checks to Gerard.
If Gerard gets any more out of line, he's gonna need a throw in.
He checks it back. Oh, and he spikes an ace on the river.
Goal!
Sam with a blocker bet here, $500.
Well, he's not thinking about folding.
Raise.
That's frisky.
No, you laugh and then you raise. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. God, what?
Full of surprises.
It's a thin value raise, but he's right.
If I call, what are you going to spend the money on? Are you going to spend it on something nice?
On losing it to Jen.
No, oh, well, that's angry. If you're just going to give it to Jen, now I feel like I need to fold. It's not how, you know, the night before the big game, you imagine all the value bets, like everyone, you're just raking it in. And now I'm here, and I'm getting.
It's not like the vision board, eh?
Hiya. Hiya. Show the bluff. Show the bluff.
No.
Welcome.
Get poker all fired up.
Choose one.
No bluff. No
Choose
bluff.
one, that's
Oh,
nice.
choose one. Was there a 10 on the board?
There was not a 10 on the board.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember the time there?
I don't remember.
Everybody likes to bluff for you, Sam. What's that about?
This is brutal. This is brutal.
I mean, we all know he would have tanked with trips.
Piqué is peaking. Up 2.5 grand.
Hi, my name is Gerard Piqué. I played for Football Barcelona. Yeah, I was a football player. It was a dream for me because I went to the stadium when I was a kid all the time. I had all my idols playing, and all of a sudden I joined the club, and I was playing there for 15, 16 years, I think, when I retired. I was lucky to be in the same generation as some of the best talents in the world, and I was able to win all the titles possible. The World Cup with the national team of Spain, the Euro, so I was pretty lucky. We used to travel with the team. There were a bunch of players that they love to play poker a lot. After the game, when you cannot sleep because you have a lot of adrenaline, we were having like long nights playing. It was very, very competitive, and it was a lot of fun.
He's also an Aquarius. Such an Aquarius.
You've no idea what that means, do you?
I know that he's it.
Well, looking at the current standings, 4 of the 6 players are in profit, leaving Sam and Jen to foot the bill for everyone else's winnings. Action on Jordan. 10-7 off, she folds. Jen with Jack-5 suited. Raises. Griffin with 6-4 of diamonds.
Don't think because you got the better of me once that you can get the better of me more than once, Griffin. You get to win against me once in 150 hands, and then after that you might as well.
Okay, I'll be gentle.
I'll be gentle.
Talk me into it.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting for Sam to come out of the wings anyway.
Oh, Sam's doing.
Got a re-raise.
I knew he couldn't resist.
You got me the right way, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Why raise yourself when I'll do it for you?
Exactly.
I feel a squeeze.
Okay.
What is going on? My God. Gosh.
I mean, this is why we're here, right?
It could be. Well, all right. I guess we're going to play a big hand. This is like a bomb pot, really. Everybody in the water's fine. Did you accomplish what you set out to do there, Sam, with that sad, obvious dealer button raise?
So we've got a 3-bet pot with 4 players going to the flop. And it's top pair for Sam, but a flush for Jen again.
Jennifer. That's a pretty bad flop for 2 10s, no spade.
Gerard checks. Jen checks. Griffin checks. Sam.
He's pretty balanced with the pout, by the way. He's either going to bet or check.
Show the pout. There it is.
He does not continue. The turn card is the 7 of hearts, so Jen now has a lock on this hand. And with the action check to her, she will bet. Roughly 1/3 pot, $4,000. Griffin's out.
If Sam folds here, it'll be a miracle.
He calls. And Gerard folds. So we are going heads up to the river with 20 grand in the middle. And there is now a 4th spade on board.
And this is going to kill the action harder than Griffin showing up at your hotel hot tub.
Jen checks. Sam?
Does not have the queen of spades.
What is this? Oh, it's happened to me. I flop a flush, and then at 4 flushes on the river, I have irrational fear that he was checking with a really high spade. Don't you love people that complain as they're raking in your chips?
Nice hand.
Oh.
If that victory speech had gone on much longer, they were going to need the orchestra to play her off. Such a star.
Here at the PokerStars Big Game on Tour, it's not been the best start to the session for Sam Grafton. In fact, he's the only one at the table racking up significant losses right now.
It's not how, you know, the night before the big game, you imagine, all the value bets, like everyone, you're just raking it in, and now I'm here. Obviously, it's not just an upward graph always when you're playing poker. It's still early days, and I feel confident I can make a comeback.
Well, Sam is down to the tune of nearly 15 grand. Gerard Piqué pretty close to even, with everyone else currently in profit, including our loose cannon Jordan.
I'm sure Jordan's happy with where she's at, but waiting too long to try to make a profit is a classic loose cannon blunder.
So Jordan, now what was the audition process?
There was a qualifier. It was like a milestone. So as soon as you made it up to 50,000 in chips, you got your seat and you're out of there. I think I was like the third person to make it. And,
Wow.
It was the day before Halloween, so I had a shirt that looked like it was covered in blood that said
really?
"Problem solved."
Oh,
And
so funny.
I hammed up the fact that she's murder floof, and
Right. Oh.
we made like really great friends. Like,
Right, I'm sure.
it was shocking how tight everybody was.
0% chance Jen knows what a milestone satellite is.
On to the next hand, which is number 16 of 150.
Gerard, how did you, what you said, how did you get into poker?
I was very young. I like it since the beginning. I mean,
Since the 1800s?
don't remember how or when it was.
But online first or live?
Online.
Oh, okay.
Action folded to Jen.
Okay, round 2, white.
I am going to, well, I have to raise, otherwise you'll know I have a bad hand. So, come on. Come have some fun.
Always. The water's always warm with you, Jen.
I told you, do not let him into the hot tub.
Griffin with a dominated hand.
I'm going to check the flop like Phil Hellmuth style.
One of the all-time biggest losers in this game.
Well, Jen's 10 high is still ahead.
Feels like a good flop for both players.
Griffin.
Wow, you think a lot.
I just worried you're going to
Can
raise
we
me
Can
again.
we get some time, Tib?
Action goes check, check. That's an interesting card.
Okay, well, now I feel compelled to bet some money. Okay, it's 7.
7 for the 7.
7 for the 7.
Seems so obvious. Okay, I have ways to get there.
You do. I'm sad to hear that.
So Jen bets her straight draw. Griffin calls with a pair. And that's a straight for Jen on the river.
She is running hot today.
Going for value, $1,200.
You know what my problem is? I just don't believe you.
Well, that's my problem too then, isn't it?
This bet is perfectly sized.
Ha ha! Yes! Ha ha!
That's my problem too, then, she says.
Yes. Thank you.
Griffin the payoff wizard.
And Jen, now up $7,000 in the game.
So do you know any of these guys? You didn't do any research. You don't know, do you know André or Gerard? Like, how
I mean,
they play?
I had a limited time. I know. Do you have a mother who was like a spinal surgeon or something? Yeah.
Wow,
there you go.
amazing.
That was surprising.
Very esoteric. I thought you was
People
gonna
said to me, you're playing with Gerard Piqué. I said, the son of the famous spinal surgeon? Wow.
I thought you were going to say, well, I know he
That's a
likes
proper
to check
job, by the way. When I play poker, like when you say you'll feel like good about yourself, but fixing people's spines, that's proper work, by the way.
Yes.
It's proper work. They don't let you do that unqualified, you know? There's no, you can be an amateur poker player, but amateur spinal surgeon is something very rare indeed, you know?
Oh my God.
Honestly, that's one of the biggest things that I miss about working, is I loved hanging out with smart people and experts.
Whoa. Come on, what are you saying about this lineup? Like, you know,
That's why I'm here. I wanted to hang out with all you guys. You guys are so brilliant.
Oh, okay, thank you.
No, that's why I was so excited. If you get to hang out with the cream of the cream, I mean, who doesn't want to do that?
Her usual 1-3 game is full of frickin' morons.
So this is Jordan versus Jen. And it's Jen who flops best.
What did you do for work?
I was a lawyer.
Jordan raised it pre, and she's continuing the flop for $800.
Or was I?
Jen calls. To the turn. And Jordan catches a piece, pairing her 10, but she's still way behind.
It means she no longer has to really bluff now, though.
Yeah, she's checked it. Jen takes over the betting, throws out $1,500.
Well, Jordan is beating club draws.
She calls, we're going to the river. Which is a jack. Jen makes another straight.
And luckily for Jordan, it does also look like a bad card for her.
Checks a second time. Jen is going to go for value. Roughly 1/3 pot, $2,000.
To all you watching, I know this is not a great call, but I saw something and I want to see if I'm right.
Straight.
Again.
Okay.
Note to self, I saw a straight.
But now I know.
Now you know.
Now I know.
You picked up a tail on me. I wasn't really good until the end. That's kind of good.
Well, at least Jordan's not afraid to put chips in the middle.
Yeah, a small slip there. But Carmen's not concerned.
So Carmen came into my life about a year ago, and frankly, she really saved me because she has a lot of tasks. For one, I would have 5-day to 3-week headaches, and she's so talented, she can warn me 12 to 24 hours in advance that I need to take extra medication. And by doing that, I can be comfortable that I can go play poker and I'm not gonna be suddenly hit with something and have a terrible time. I'll never be perfect. I still have trouble counting chips, and I'm gonna have a dealer count chips for me. But that's one of the beauties of poker is it's so accommodating, and there's so many people who are in not the same situation, but similar, and poker is their connection to the outside world. And then you can come in and you can talk and play and feel part of a community.
Well, looks like Carmen has started eating into her profits.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but you're better than that.
I'm not.
And 20. Action starts with Jen. Jack deuce of hearts. She folds. Griffin with queen 6. Nah. Sam raises with 9-7 of diamonds. Gerard calls on the button with ace-8. Andre folds the small blind.
How much is it?
Jordan calls in the big blind, 3-way to the flop.
Despite what it looks like, it's a fine hand to defend with generally.
Ace-10 deuce, a top pair for Gerard, a flush draw for Sam. Action check to the pre-flop aggressor. And Sam continues for $1,200.
Well, we know Gerard's not folding.
So aggressive. He's raised to $4,500.
When they told me there was I was playing with a legendary defender, you know, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I really hoped it was Emmanuel Abui or Pascal Sigan or Philippe Senderos. You know, I was pretty disappointed.
You follow Arsenal, eh?
I was pretty disappointed when I found it was you. You know, I thought. And I'm enjoying it even less than I thought I would, so just to be clear.
Sam calls the raise.
But I would like to meet your mother. I think she's a legend.
We all know I'm a huge fan of your mom.
You would love her.
The turn card is a jack. Sam now has a straight draw to go with this flush draw. Action on Gerard.
$9.
And he bets big, $9,000.
This bet may look a little hamon-fisted, but he's giving Sam poor odds to draw.
Oh, he hates it.
Tail between his legs.
A broken and defeated man.
Yes, it's sad.
When you write a book one day, there's your title.
Do I need to? I'm gonna add money. 25,000. He took my money.
Sam adding on for 25K. He's throwing all the quips, but Gerard Piqué gets the last laugh there.
Quips and chips.
Soccer legend Gerard Piqué is making his PokerStars big game debut here in Las Vegas. And despite a barrage of abuse from Sam Grafton, he's holding his own.
I think Piqué deserves a little bit of needling. The son of the famous spinal surgeon? He's someone that's been so successful in life. If I can't take the mick out of him a little bit, then, you know, I'm not doing my job. I would like to meet your mother. She's a legend.
Sam really gambling today.
Well, for those keeping score, Gerard Piqué is currently up 2-0 against the Squid. Sam with 10-8 of diamonds here.
Raise.
He makes it $500. Jordan calling on the button with 6-5 off.
I call that obvious bluff.
Come on in. There we go.
Jen and Griffin both in from the blinds.
Just how I like it.
Calls a little sus here on the button from the cannon.
Way to the flop.
Check.
And it's top pair for Sam. Griffin and Jordan have flush draws. Action checked around. Oh, Griffin now has a straight draw as well. Sam still ahead with 10s.
Check.
Chris got the biggest heart, literally and figuratively.
And he will lead the turn for $1,200. Sam folds the best hand. Jordan with a pair and a no-good flush draw calls. Jen is out.
Will Jordan be able to call the river with just one pair?
Well, it's a heart, so both players' river are flush. Griffin with the higher flush.
Jordan not in a great spot here.
Griffin checks.
I did not see this coming. Jordan could get a free showdown.
No, she bets $2.5 grand.
$2,500 value cut.
And Griffin folds.
Go, Jordan, go. Yes.
Wrong move, right time, who cares?
Queen 10, Griff.
Nice hand. You might still get fed tonight, little dog.
Every person on this crew has been feeding that dog.
How long you been in Miami?
For 6 years. But stay 6 months there and 6 months in Brazil. All the time.
I've never been. Never been.
Really?
No, no.
It's like the Manchester of Florida.
Gerard raising here with 7s. Ace-king for André.
By the way, that's a big raise from Piqué. And it is not going to fold out ace-king suited.
André just flats on the button. Jordan has ace-queen in the small blind.
Oh man, Andre's flat might really mess her up here.
This is a 3-bet. Jordan has re-raised to $3,600.
With the third best hand.
Gerard with 7s is in. So back around to André.
Now, there's no way André is going to fold, but if he 4-bets, it just might save Jordan more money.
He makes the call.
Oof.
I can hear the booth in there, and he makes the call.
Hey, that's cheating.
Sorry, I'll try to sound more excited. And he makes the call! Okay, well, Gerard's 7s are still ahead on this jack-high flop.
And at least there wasn't an ace for Jordan's sake.
And she's going to continue. $3.5 grand.
And Gerard does have the best of it, but it isn't likely to improve on the turn or river.
Gerard calls. Andre.
Backdoor clubs. Nothing.
Calls as well. Still three-way, going to the turn, nearly 22 grand in the pot already. 5 of spades. Well, Gerard is now a 4-1 favorite.
Jordan gets called twice on the flop, pumps the brakes on the turn.
Check to Andre. And he checks behind. And that 10 on the river changes nothing. Jordan checks. Gerard checks.
Tough for anyone to rep anything now.
Andre checks. Gerard wins.
What do you have?
Wow.
Wins more than 20K.
It would have been almost anything other than the 10. I was like, that puts it so much more.
I don't think you could have gotten to fold. That like might be the biggest pot of the night so far.
Sheepish turning over.
I was thinking of betting, but this guy, I was like, what the...
Yeah.
Nice hand.
PK up, more than 24 grand, playing a stack of $74,300.
Jordan's down only 8K and showing a willingness to take it out and chop it up.
I love your jacket, by the way.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
I'm a big fan of corduroy.
Big fan of Sam, maybe.
Thanks, Kenzie. I'm sitting up a little straighter now. Really good.
Well, this next hand will be the last one of the session. And action will start with Sam.
Gerard feels good because he also has the same one, we found out. Which would have been embarrassing if we'd worn the same clothes.
Great.
Action folded to Gerard, who opens with ace-9. Round to Jen in the small blind. She re-raises, and she's trying to raise too much. It'll be capped at 2,500.
Pot limit, Jen.
Oh, it's pre-flop. Oh, okay.
25.
Okay. All right. I wouldn't have raised to 2,500. That's like a pot sweetener. I was trying to obliterate. I was trying to make young Gerard there fold.
He is not folded.
Pro tip, don't try to make rich people fold.
Well, it's second pair for both players. Jen with the worst kicker. She continues for 3K.
I repeat.
And we've seen before that Gerard has a propensity to raise in spots like this.
He's an athlete. He likes to play fast.
Great.
Yeah, he's made it $9,000.
You know what? I forgot Jennifer's also a rich person.
She calls. We go to the turn. Which is the 5 of diamonds, and Gerard is better than a 9-1 favorite. Jen's check to him.
I think the only reason to bet here is to try to charge a draw. I don't think many better hands fold or worse ones call without some additional equity to go with it.
Those yellow chips are $1,000 each. So that's a bet of 15K.
I repeat.
Is this enough to get Jen to fold?
Well, I was part wrong, part right. Great value bet, Jerry. I stand corrected. Again.
He's counting out the call. She makes the call. We have a pot of more than $53,000. And Gerard gets rivered.
Jennifer Tilley, Real Housewives of the River.
2 pair, and she's going to value bet.
Pretty tough to get a call here.
$21,000.
Not much relative to the size of the pot. Gerard has no spade. Third pair. Straight board.
He is not liking this situation. And he folds.
Good laydown.
Show the bluff, show the bluff.
No bluff.
It's not called the big game for nothing.
Gently, there she is.
Well done.
There she is.
Jen wins the biggest pot of the session.
Showing how the real Beverly Hills housewives get it done.
So at the end of the first session, Jennifer Tilly is the only player in profit, up a massive $41,000. Sam Grafton, the biggest loser so far, down more than 20K. And our loose cannon has some work to do. Jordan needs to win more than $8,000 in order to show a profit. Next time on the big game.
Guys, I'm going to win the bomb pot.
Bocce bomba.
Bocce bomba.
Can Jordan get unstuck?
Well, now we have a real comeback story coming.
And will PK finally silence the squid?
All in.
All right, stop showing off, mate. Come on.